What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I figured I haven't really done a lot of car review videos that much recently, so I was like, you know what? I'll do one on the new Ferrari because this thing is pretty wild looking, and it's also exclusive to the Year 3 pass, by the way. I also want to give a shout out to Ubisoft, and I do appreciate the content, by the way. Now, a lot of people were saying this Ferrari is apparently pay to win. It's really good and stuff, so I will do a top speed test. I'll take it into a race and all that and talk about it. There is some customization for this vehicle, and what I mean by that is basically full on. Wait, did I take the Ferrari sign away, bruh? Gotta give me that Ferrari sign back, dude. No, that's 28 grand out of Ferrari. I mean, that's probably pretty accurate for an emblem, I would probably say. For the bumpers and all the other stuff, though, it is basically making it carbon, and you guys probably already guessed it. I'm making it carbon, bro. Also, we can add branded wheels to this vehicle. What in the world is Oz? Okay, these are actually pretty dope. Oh, I know this brand, dude. I know this wheel from Forza. Okay, okay. I recognize these. Well, guys, you can add wheels to a Ferrari. Isn't that kind of wild? There's only 3 BBS wheels, man. That's a tad unfortunate, but you know what? Let's go with an HR reset to this car, maybe? I don't know. I don't know about that there, Chief. I'm kind of weird, though. Okay, those are actually kind of dope. You know what? I'm going to add these to it. And with that, guys, you can also stance the vehicle. So I figured I would, show this in this video because people are probably wondering. But you can't stance it. So here, what is this? Oh, yeah, no. Nope, that looks terrible. Also, you can widen your wheels out. Very happy about that. I was kind of wondering about that. And, yeah, very happy. Let me not camber my car like that, and then let's lower it all the way down, but not too low, you know what I'm saying? Like right to the wheel, and then let's widen out the wheel just a little bit. There we go. Let's see, rear stance. Let's bring that down again all the way to like right there. And can I bring this out? Oh, you can only bring it in. Oh, yep. That actually looks kind of nice like that. Besides all of that, moving over to the caliper colors, I'll leave those. But honestly, guys, the stance thing, I do admit, it is pretty dope. And I'm glad that's finally in this game. Like, to be real, I am shocked it took them this long to get wheels in this game. Like, we're talking about 9 years in the Crew franchise of never having wheels. And also no materials either, bro. Okay, so a lot of people were asking for that pretty much since the Crew 2. And honestly, it is nice to see them finally adding it to the game. Let me add all the carbon fiber pieces to this thing. And interior is blue, but honestly, man, I don't know. I mean, blue is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Maybe I won't keep my car blue, though. Wow, blue is nice, dude. Why don't we do yellow? Maybe something like that is pretty dope. And let's do the Alcantara. $11,000 on that. Let me back out now. I think I'm going to make the car blue, though. And you guys know I like blue. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I gotta... You can also do the interior view here, guys. Look at this detail. I gotta admit, this detail is pretty dope, dude. Was this always a thing, bro? Am I tripping? It probably was. I just never actually noticed it. This thing's got a double screen on that side, dude. I mean, for a Ferrari of this price, I would hope it would have something like that. Am I right? Okay, let me visual... There's the spinny mabobber thingy, guys. But check it out. This is the spec I did on mine. So I lowered it a little bit, I think, and I brought the wheels out. Why does it not look lowered, though? I got to drive this thing, guys. Talk about it a bit more. Do an outside look, top speed run race. Let's do it. Okay, so we have spawned outside here with the new Ferrari, guys. I gotta admit, this is a pretty dope-looking car. I'm gonna say something a bit controversial here. Let me go into the menu to explain this a little bit. Let me go over to Hypercar, and let me also go over to Ferrari. I'm going to say something. I actually kind of like the way this card looks. Okay, again, hear me out. Where? Oh, it's that way. Over the F80. The F80 is cool, but I kind of think this car actually looks a little bit better, man. I don't know. I kind of like the sleek body design of this thing. Kind of reminds me of like a updated 812, which is probably what this car actually is. But either way, guys, let me know how you spec your Ferrari out if you actually got this thing, because year 3 pass exclusive. So maybe you might not have the year 3 pass, so you obviously can't get this. But here, let me go into the cockpit view. Look at that detail, man. So it shows the gear, shows you your RPM reader there, kilometers an hour. See all the buttons nice and good. You see the screen pretty well. I do like the detail of it. Looks very good. Definitely something I feel like they have gotten better at when releasing these cars, man. Like the interior of this thing, bro, It really does look nice, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, this thing is very clean. I do like the yellow I got in there. Alcantara looks great. You can even see the detail of the screens there, which is pretty awesome. Ferrari soundtrack. What you listening to there, boy? I don't know. But either way, guys, let me go, you know what? Let me go drive this thing. Sup there, taxi. And let's see what we can do with a top speed run here. So I'm on default settings. No pro settings have been activated into this car at all, because I wanted to see how it does drive without them, which so far it's not too bad. Let me shift up here. This thing's got 8 gears, bro. We got another car at 8 gears. At least it doesn't have 10. Imagine it having 10. All right, let's see. Whoa, I almost hit a Ford. 300 miles an hour. You know, I'm going to say something. That's probably like the average hypercar top speed, bro. Like, I feel like almost every hypercar in the game does 290 to like 300. I think all of them actually do. So if you guys are wondering, this car tops out at 300 miles an hour, running a full-on chemist set with extra pump and pure. So if you guys look into slipstream, it might be a tad quicker. I know some of the Bugattis do like, what, is it 305 or something like that? This thing's pretty close to it. But, yeah, 5 miles an hour, bro, when you're doing a race or something, might actually make a difference. Speaking of that, let's go find a race to do. Okay, so jumping into a race here with the Ferrari, guys, you know what, let me go into the cockpit view and drive this thing. So I do admit, this thing is honestly pretty dang dope. But there's probably an elephant in the room, though. People are like, well, the thing is, Block, this car is part of the Year 3 Pass. So if anybody is wondering, normally with the Year 3 Pass, besides these two cars, this one and the Zenvo, if you do not have the pass, you cannot get either one of these vehicles. You have to buy it to get these cars. To be honest, I'm going to say it right off the bat, I would wait for some type of discount or something to come out. I don't think spending $30 on the pass for 2 exclusive vehicles is honestly worth it. Although, I do admit this car is pretty dang cool, man. But let's be real, I do feel like that's a bit steep for what you're actually getting with the cars and stuff like that. So, honestly, I would wait. Like, don't get me wrong, I can admit something. This car feels very good on cornering. I really do like the way this car does handle. In fact, I might even drive this thing a bit more in the game when I do races and stuff like that, because I love the way the stability is on this car. It feels a lot better. We all do know some of the cars in this game just feel very unstable at times. They're not even fun to use, and honestly, can I say it? Cars kind of just suck, some of them. Like, I'm just going to be real. And I feel like they could really use a rework. But, man, no, this Ferrari is very good. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting this car to handle this good. I thought it was maybe, you know, going to slide a little bit. But no pro settings, man. This thing is just stable right around the corners, dude. Like, look at this. I mean, okay, I did go off-road there. I did go off-road there. But either way, this thing is pretty stable. I may or may not have to try to do a grand race in it, even though I can't stand grand racing because I've been doing it for 2 years now. But I might have to try it out with this car. I feel like it could probably do it. Now, the one thing is, though, I wonder if people would end up picking this car over something like the F80. The F80 is probably one of the faster hypercars, I think, at least acceleration-wise. I do know it's a bit understeery and stuff like that, but to be honest, I don't really mind that too much, as you can kind of fight the car. At least for me, it's a little bit easier if you want to fight it around certain corners and, you know, dip it into corners and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I guess it's kind of like a preference thing. Oversteer, understeer? Let me know what y'all like in the comments. Honestly, I guess it kind of is a preference thing, but also car-based thing as well, as it kind of does depend there. But yeah, Now, the one thing I have noticed about this car, though, and I really do wonder how they actually balance cars in Motorfest, dude. Like, do they just throw like a, are they playing darts? Do they throw like a dart at a board and go, oh yeah, this car is going to be good, bro, or is this one going to be good? I really do wonder how they actually pick vehicles, dude. Is it just me? Like, I'm wondering how one car is better than the other. How is one car meta? How is that car not? Like, how is a random car really good where others are just awful? Kind of makes you wonder a bit. I would probably say this car definitely hits somewhere nicely on that dartboard, though, because it handles good. I would say the speed is probably on the average side for most hypercars. Like, 300 is better than 292 or something like that. Man, that would be terrible and would probably make it one of the worst hypercars, especially for racing. Do let me know what y'all think about the new Ferrari in the comments below. Again, guys, this thing is a Year 3 Pass exclusive. To be honest, I would personally wait for a sale on it. Maybe that's like the best way to do it if you really do want to get this car. But let me know how you guys spec yours out if you got it, and what you think about this car in the comments below.